It's Killer Nacho, and I'm posting another YouTube battle, this time against Pawn for Life. This guy kind of pissed me off at the end because he disconnected, but I'll post the battle anyway. I send out Hippowdon, he sends out Luxray, and he poisons me, which is extremely annoying because having a wall that's poisoned is just, you know. So he crunches me, and I Earthquake him back, and I'm thinking this can now... So, here I switch into Tyranitar for two reasons. I want to eat the crunch, and also reset the poison on Hippowdon. I also think in two more sandstorms it should be dead. But looking at its health again, I realize that's probably not the case. So I switch back into Hippowdon. And he eats the Thunder Wave, and I don't think I can KO it again. I have to KO it, because it won't just die the sandstorm, so I just Earthquake it, and it's dead. Munch, munch. He sends in a Roserade, and that's going to attempt to Giga Drain me, so I switch out to something that can take a grass move, aka Gengar. And this actually does a lot of damage to Gengar, but not nearly as much as it would have done to Hippowdon. So here I'm going to use Hypnosis, expecting to switch, and he does switch into Empoleon. And I get the Hypnosis. And I should have expected the switch here, but I just decided to go for the Thunderbolt anyway. And it does significant damage to this Alakazam, so I'm happy. Now, my Gengar is modest, so I'm going to switch out here, expecting his Alakazam to be faster. And I switch out into my timid Azelf. And he completely eats the Psychic. I don't know if he's going to switch, so I'm just going to use Flamethrower. Actually, that was probably the best move anyway, against the Alakazam that this Azelf learns. And he sends out Garchomp, and I don't really feel confident against this thing, so I'm going to switch into Gyarados for the Intimidate. And he's going to use Crunch. That would have decimated my Azelf. From here, I'm expecting a Rock move, so I'm going to switch into Hippowdon. He was also a good Pokemon to use against a physical sweeper anyway. He actually uses Dragon Rush and misses, but that wouldn't have done much damage after Intimidate and attacking, of course, a Hippowdon. Impish Hippowdon, to be exact. So I slack off. I'm actually surprised I'm faster than Garchomp. I really have no idea why. Maybe he's a negative speed nature, which would be really terrible for a Garchomp, but oh well, I'm not complaining. Actually, I kind of am. I wanted to, slack off the damage after he attacked. But as you can see, I get hurt by poison and stuff, and I am forced to switch out to Gyarados, which lowers his attack again, and the Earthquake doesn't affect me. Now, after two Intimidates, he kind of has to switch out here, so I expect the switch, and I use Dragon Dance. Especially since he doesn't have a Rock move, which I discovered. So I decide to go for the Dragon Dance again, because he's asleep. And that's pretty much a good game, just by seeing the rest of his team. Well, I don't know the last Pokemon. In fact, I never figure it out, because he disconnects before it sends out. But oh well. I kill his Empoleon, and he's going to send out... He's going to send out Garchomp, and I kill that with Waterfall. Next, he's going to send in Roserade, which I'm going to kill with Earthquake, and then he just disconnects. What a jerk. I mean, seriously. Disconnecting is probably the most annoying thing you can possibly do. Like, even if I'm going to win anyway, I can still post this battle, because it's a pretty solid win, obviously. But just the fact of disconnecting is terrible. And he also disconnected from the server. Whatever. Good game. Not really. Bye.